Yo, ladies and gents, what is happening? Welcome back once again to another video on the channel. So I know it's been a while since I've done a video, like 5 days? That's a kind of reflection on the situation I have at this moment in time with just gaming in general, guys. We're not just talking about Call of Duty like we normally talk about, just all video games. There isn't any video game out there now what makes me want to play. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving my time, playing it. Claire Obscure and a few other bits and pieces, but there's nothing really gameplay-wise which grabs me. Like, years ago, Call of Duty, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, that was kind of like the peak of me. Well, Modern Warfare 2 as well. They're the kind of 3 Call of Duty games which really got me into the mindset of the, when I'm at work, can't wait till I get home, I'm going to play some COD. I do not have that mindset anymore. Maybe now I'm getting to an age which, I'm early 40s now, and yeah, it's time for me to move on from video gaming. Maybe video gaming is not for me anymore, but I genuinely don't think that's the case. I think it's more the case that video games now are a lot worse than what they are. Again, this is just my opinion. Let me know, as you always do, in the comment section. Even Call of Duty rant videos now don't get the views they used to get, because just, like, you've got to care. You've got to care to even rant about something, and I don't care, guys. I really do not care about Call of Duty anymore. I get videos pop up from Nero, from Blame Truth, other content creators, shit-talking Call of Duty, and I just don't even care to watch them anymore because I don't care about the game, and I think that goes on my channel as well. I think a lot of the games which I used to rage about, like, look at the Black Ops 3 rant video I did, one of the most viewed videos on the channel, same as Infinite Warfare. My most viewed video on the channel is Infinite Warfare Sucks, where I'm raging, just saying how bad that video game is, and I will never get those views again because there isn't a Call of Duty player base anywhere near those levels as what there was back then. And at that point, people still had hope in COD. They still thought that COD would turn it around. COD had a much bigger player base than what it has now. I think on Black Ops 1, you used to load up Black Ops 1, it used to tell you how many people were online, and like you'd get over 1 million players online, like pretty much all the time. I know there's a bug on it now which kind of still shows those massive player numbers if you were to log on last-gen consoles. But I just think COD has not got the reach that it once had. Yes, it's still one of the most popular games out there. Yes, it still makes loads of money, but when you compare it to how big it used to be, there's a reason, guys, they hide the player numbers, because they're probably embarrassed. But they know now all they need to do is just keep on pumping all these dog shit, terrible skins into the game. Like, look, all this weed stuff in the game at the moment. Like, you've got characters' voice lines where they swear, but you swear in the game yourself in voice chat, you get a voice ban. It's a combination that Activision just want to make as much money as possible, and you've got people making the game who are just so out of touch with what the community want. They are embroiled, well, they've embroiled themselves in an echo chamber. They don't listen to player feedback, and they put themselves on a pedestal thinking that their opinions on what a game should be are more so than the actual player base at hand. And I think those two put together have kind of ruined the entire franchise. And I just don't know, guys, what to do with my channel. I know I've said this multiple times. I just don't know, guys. I've got no passion anymore for YouTube, because ultimately I want to entertain people. I want to play games I want to enjoy playing and upload them. But at this moment in time, guys, I don't feel like uploading Call of Duty because I couldn't care less about it. Like, when I made all these Black Ops 3 sucks videos, Infinite Warfare sucks videos, I actually still cared about COD. I thought we could turn it around. I thought that, okay, they've made a couple of bad games, they'll realise, and then they'll go back to how COD used to be. But with that far past that situation now, guys, that Call of Duty is never going to be Call of Duty again. The only way we're going to get a Call of Duty, believe it or not, is if EA actually want to destroy Call of Duty themselves and actually bring, re-release Medal of Honor and actually make Medal of Honor like what, COD used to be back in the day. I actually enjoyed Medal of Honor back in the day. I thought, like years ago, guys, there used to be 3 games. Well, there used to be 2 big games. There used to be Halo, Call of Duty. They were like the big 2. Then you had Medal of Honor as well, which was a pretty big game in its time, but it was never that big. It kind of wasn't as big as those. Obviously, you've always had Battlefield, but again, that's kind of a larger team-based video game. It'd just be nice, wouldn't it, if we kind of got a Call of Duty Anniversary Edition or something like that. I know we used to have that Chinese version of Call of Duty where they put, like, all the OG Call of Duties into one game. Wouldn't it be great if, like, Call of Duty did an Anniversary Edition, so it's like pretty much like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 in one video game? That'd be absolutely great. But we're never going to see that. That was before, they become obsessed with player metrics, player logs, logged in users, how long somebody's playing the game for. Then that led them to have all this, SBMM in the game, EOMM, modifiers to the game on the damage what you're being dealt, the health you've got, hitbox manipulation, and again then trying to give you all the same 1KD experience, because apparently that's what drives player metrics up, which, as casual as I am, guys, skill-based matchmaking is supposed to be something which is out there for players like me, but I'd rather have the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, so to speak, when playing a video game, instead of getting the same boring, monotonous, same gameplay experience, because that's just not what gaming's about for me. You should get the highs, but you need to get the lows as well. But yeah, guys, I really don't know if it's just me getting old, but again, there is video games I like. Clair Obscure, I'm playing that game. I'm playing Diablo again, as you can see in the background, guys. Now it's a new season. But moving forward, we've obviously just heard that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be delayed another year. We've heard that Battlefield 6, because of that news, might actually be moved into this year, which don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing from my point of view. Just get me a new game out here to play. So I'm going to kind of go down the route that that's a good thing, but it could obviously be bad if they release the game early and it's a complete mess. You've obviously going to have this year's Call of Duty come out, which again I couldn't care less about. The only thing what Call of Duty could do, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is if they re-released DMZ. Well, they don't even need to re-release DMZ. Just do DMZ again, but start putting new content in it. A refreshed DMZ would be absolutely great. That would actually get me playing Call of Duty again, guys. It'd actually get me excited, because I actually liked DMZ. Again, we've just seen the technical test, or whatever they're calling it, for Ark Raiders. That looks incredibly interesting. I've not really watched that many people playing it, because I want to experience it for myself. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of the lucky people to get a key, but yeah, according to Steam charts, there was around about 10,000 people only online playing the beta. I don't know if console users even had access to that beta, alpha, whatever. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my thoughts on gaming in general. I genuinely think that Call of Duty is never going to come back now. I just think you've got to accept Call of Duty as it is. It's never going to get to how it used to be. The only way we're going to get a Call of Duty game to be how COD was is if we get an indie developer make a pretty simple, straightforward first-person FPS game with no back-end mechanics trying to manipulate the way you play the game or the way the game actually works. So, again, guys, let me know what you think, as always, in the comment section. Do you actually think that Call of Duty is just completely done now? Like I say, you can say that the game's dead, but it's not dead, isn't it, really? It still makes a lot of money. It still has a lot of people playing. It's still going to be one of the most popular games, out there, because, let's be real, guys, the Call of Duty community is one of the most stupidest communities out there, and they buy skins they can't even see for 95% of the time for like 30 quid a pop. Guys, I've got some stuff to sell you guys. I've got some amazing miracle drinking water at £75 a litre. DM me, guys. I'll give you some of this water. It'll instantly give you the biggest biceps you've ever seen, quads, glutes, you name it, guys. You'll be like a walking tank. But yeah, seriously, guys, honestly, Call of Duty, it's just frustrating, isn't it? Because Call of Duty is one of the first video games I ever played. It's kind of got a place in my heart, believe it or not. But yeah, Call of Duty is just never going to be coming back. Let me know what you think, guys, as you always do, in the comment section. Thank you, everybody, for all your support over the years. Again, I don't know how much longer this channel's going to go on. It's not like I need the money or anything. It's just a pastime. It's a hobby. It's always been that. So yeah, if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not really going to continue doing it. But yeah, let's just see how we get on. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to see more videos, talking about stuff like this, smash that like button. I don't know if this video gets 100 likes. We'll talk about something again with you all. All right, love you all, guys. Take it easy. Goodbye for now, my friends.